Stream. Hey Josh, he's muted. Looks like that's going, so that looks like that's fine. That's 30 seconds is cool. Oh my goodness, I'm not even ready for this.
Hi Kim.
Hey Josh. That's me. I had my volume up. I was watching something earlier. Actually, I was listening to Led Zeppelin while I painted this room. I'll move this over here. And I got to get one more thing up and running. And then I'll be good. What are you fixing? I asked Alex what he was fixing.
I'm not fixing anything.
Oh. It looked like
Alex been helping me out for today.
Yeah, it looked like he had some kind of tray in his hand and was putting something together.
It's my phone.
Oh, you took your phone apart?
No, I'm in my standing frame and I'm waiting, refreshing YouTube on my phone, waiting for you to start the stream.
Oh, well.
Yeah. And I'm on my tablet, on the Zoom. Yeah, I was going back and forth because you and Alex, because I was looking morning you guys before. Yeah, you texted me when I was in the shower, Josh. That's the reason why it took me so long to respond. I might need you to look at my laptop tomorrow. Okay. I'm getting a pop-up when I go to update that Euro. It's pulling up like a web browser when I go to update the Euro. Surprisingly, but it's not doing it on my computer. It's just doing it on a big.
Oh, so I guess it's just us three so far. See, Jeff Ryman's going out for In-N-Out Burger. That's cool. Tony Wallow said hi. Hey, Tony. And Parker Moore said hi.
But I won't be around tomorrow at all. I mean, I won't even be in the room tomorrow.
Tomorrow night you won't be?
Yeah, tomorrow night. Because I have a doctor's appointment when I go up work, and then after he's coming to get me at 4 o'clock to take me to church, and then I probably won't get home until probably about 10 o'clock. So if I get in June, it probably won't be till 10 if you guys go on.
Well, I'm sure we will be. I just barely got started a little after 9 tonight, so I'm not seeing any opportunity that we're going to get started any earlier tomorrow night, quite honestly.
Well, I'll be at church tomorrow until 8 o'clock, so that'll work out good for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably work out for Josh too, actually. Just I had to rush tonight. I wanted to get what I started painting painted, and I got most of it done. So.
Didn't put a video out, but my partner came. Hi, Greg.
See what happens when I move that right there. See if that moves over at all. Nope, looks like it stays right there. So cool. I can bring this up.
I got Alex in weather today. I was really happy to get that because I didn't even know about it.
What's that?
The letter that came in the mail.
Oh, okay. Okay. So Alex sent you a letter?
Yep. Yes.
In the old snail mail system? That's what's known as the United States Post Office, by the way. Hey, Greg.
Hey, what? You caught me eating.
Again? When you get done eating, I've got a question for you.
I can try, man, but...
Yeah, go ahead. I can eat and listen at the same time.
You have a Roku television, correct?
Yeah, he's got a 21 or 23-inch
Are
Roku TV.
you able to add applications within that television, or do you have to have the Roku box itself to do that?
I'd have to ask him.
I would think you'd be able to add applications.
Well,
directly to the-
nobody seemed to know, and I thought, well, I'll just ask Greg because I know he's got one. And then, why is my video not working?
Well, because
You-
I've had a Roku before, just a regular one that plugs into the HDMI, and you know it's gotta have some kind of memory to add those channels. So I would assume a TV that has a built-in Roku also has the same kind of built-in memory.
If you don't have the Google app icon on your TV, then you can't add it.
Oh, okay. I'll check that out next time we go to look at them. Because we kind of decided that we're going to add one more TV, and it's either going to be a 65-inch or a 70-inch. And if we can get one that's got Roku built into it, then that will solve some problems.
What Roku? Yeah. What Roku? Never heard of it.
It's Alex can probably explain it better than I can.
It's a device you plug into your TV to make your TV a smart TV, like so you can access, you know, YouTube and Hulu and radio and stuff. If your TV's not already a smart TV, which 90% of them these days are already. Except for my old ancient 720 TV out there, it's not a smart TV. Yeah, I got me glad.
So Parker Morris asked, have I seen Gamers Nexus coverage of Artesian Door Company closing? And no, I have not. Didn't see a lot. I did watch a movie today. I actually forced myself this morning to watch an entire movie called The Kingsman. Pretty good movie.
The Kingsman is I don't know what movie you're talking about, but that's a Southern gospel group.
That's a movie that's about the founding Secret Service of, and they actually, I don't know, have you seen it, Greg?
No.
Oh, well, they actually mentioned the Black Watch in there. It's pretty funny. I had to chuckle to myself. So Tom K says hello to everyone in chat and Zoom.
You've done coming in after you leave, saying hi to me and the pepper, mate.
Yeah, I knew that.
What that roll put me in.
Yeah, that's fine. Just as long as we don't have the debacle we had about a week or so ago, I'll continue to let you guys do that. Give me the internet. Robert wants me to give him the internet specs. My internet specs? What internet specs are we wanting to have here? I'll see how long I can get away with this. So I did get the room painted. I did a short video live, and I sent 2 message videos one to Darren, one to Alex. And then dinner intervened, and that took away some time. And as my luck would have it, I can't find the Indiana basketball game on anywhere, so this is making me mad.
That's what I'm doing now. I'm eating dinner.
Yeah, we had a really good dinner. She made something kind of new and different. Now, they did say this. Oh, now they're going to start it at 9:30. What the heck? It was supposed to start at 8:10, then they moved it to 9:10. Now they moved it to 9:26. That's kind of silly. Robert wants to, okay, I'll do a quick speed test. And I will tell you the numbers. The ping is 5. Ping is 5. And it's about halfway through, and it's 899, 900. It's gonna be in the nines. Won't be super fast. 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock at night. 912.94 down. And up's going to be faster again. That's weird. It's like 928.99 on the upload. So 912 down and 928 up. So not bad. Whole lot better.
Sounds like you need to apologize for AT&T for him. You're not going to use it.
What's that?
I thought you had said before that you weren't going to use AT&T.
I told, if you guys would go back and watch, I said I'm going to use whoever can get me the internet after Friday's debacle. I would have taken XYZ, ABC, DEFG company if they could got me my internet quicker. I'm not waiting.
I remember. I watched that video.
Yeah, I'm not waiting until the middle of April and/or the middle of May to get the internet when somebody should have done their job and came out here and checked that out prior to me moving over here. And then the first guy that came out here could have done what the second guy did and said, oh, by the way, you have a hot AT&T connection out there. Just give them a call. Because if he'd have done that on Friday, I would have had the internet on Saturday instead of having to wait until Monday. But it's water under the bridge. It's done. We got the internet. We are streaming. We are live. We are good. So, and it's got decent speed.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I haven't seen any issues yet whatsoever. We've got the two phones, the Roku, the NVIDIA Shield, and one computer right now going. And the TV. I plugged the TV in because I was trying to explain what the smart TV is to Lorna so that when we get the new TV, we will actually put it in the bedroom, I believe. Well, I'm not sure yet. Because if I run a cable into the bedroom, I can plug it in there and then she can just watch it from there. All I got to do is remember our Roku credentials, and then I can put Roku, bring that up on there, and or not Roku, but the Filipino channel. And I've got that written down somewhere. I just got to find it. So, it was a good day. We went and drove over to 2 Asian stores, and we did not like either one of them. Didn't have Filipino stuff whatsoever. It did have some things that she does like to use, so that's good on one hand. The realtor called first thing this morning and said, do you think you can close on Thursday? I said, no, I cannot. And she says, well, I figured you'd want to close early. I says, nope, we've already made arrangements to be there on Friday. I just need to know the time. So hopefully we get a call tomorrow and she's got a concrete time for us. I'll be doggone all the crap I've gone through if I'm going to give in and let them get an extra day somehow. Wasn't happening. But, I mean, yeah, my sister said, oh, you should have done that and get it done and over with before she changes her mind. And I kind of agreed with that, but her employer's being super nice about letting us have Friday off to go over there. And we didn't want to push our luck, so not a big deal. Constanza, I've been practicing that all day. The smart TV is the one that refuses to be out. Yep, that is the smart TV. Now, the TV we got now is a smart TV. It's just really, really, really old, and you can't add any applications to it. Whatever it came with, which is nothing.
Our smart TV in the living room is so old that none of the apps no longer work on it. So it used to be a smart TV, but it's dumb TV now because you can't.
Oh, the apps that are on it work just fine. It's just you can't add, like I can't add the Filipino channel app to it, and that's kind of what we need to get done. So
I know, but our TV we have in the living room, it was a smart TV, but the apps are so outdated. They completely quit working.
Huh.
On ours. It used to have YouTube a long time ago, but YouTube updated so much that YouTube quit working way before any of the other apps did.
Now, oddly enough, YouTube still works on ours because that was one of the ones I pointed out to her today. And then
Well, ours is 8 years old. We've had it as long as we've lived in this.
what brand is it?
Vizio.
That's what ours is. And ours is older than yours, and it still works.
But it don't matter because I've got a Chromecast connected to the YouTube and all that stuff. Amazon and all that stuff still works. It's just not through the actual TV, through another device.
Yeah. Now we came really close to buying it, but then I thought, no, I want to run that by Greg first and see how that works.
The Roku TV should have some sort of memory built into it. You can add.
Well, I can Google it after a while and look. It's not. I mean, we're not buying it tomorrow by no means. As far as I know.
Matter of fact, I know they do because the van place where we get our van worked on, they have a TV in the waiting room. It just so happens to have a Roku built in, and I had to install the YouTube app.
At your van place, you put the YouTube app on their TV?
I did.
Wow. Do I dare want to ask this question? With or without their permission? Alex, the phrase is, I refuse to answer the question on the grounds I might incriminate myself, or I plead the Fifth Amendment. We'll accept either one. Alex?
No, it's fine. You got them to be real quiet, real bad.
I noticed that. Did you see that?
They didn't know it now.
Well, let's hope none of them are watching the live stream, because if they are, they know now. So you were able to add an app to their TV from your iPad, or how did you do that?
They have a Roku TV, so it has the Roku remote. It's the remote.
Right.
And you add a channel just like you would if you had a normal Roku that plugs into the HDMI port.
Okay.
And I wanted to be able to stream the YouTube from my tablet to my TV. So I did to their TV. So I did this nasty little deed too. I connected their TV to my mobile hotspot on my phone, which my iPad was also connected to at the time. So I was able to stream my YouTube from my tablet to their TV. Where it didn't hurt nothing because as soon as I left and turned my hotspot on, it automatically reconnected back to their. And even if it didn't, they could reconnect it, or they got. And plus, they have cable TV connected to it, so I imagine normal people just watch cable TV while they're there.
Yeah, they watch whatever's provided. So how'd the interview go today?
The interview, it went fine. It's just I thought that it was one of them that I applied for so long ago that I forgot what it was. I thought it was remote. Couldn't remember. Turns out it's on site.
Oh.
In Little Rock at a college. It's about 35 minutes from me.
Excuse me. All right. Well, too bad it wasn't work from home. So Tom K asked how the unpacking's going. By the way, good evening, Tom. I didn't see you sneak in. Unpacking is going great. Everything is unpacked except for the garage stuff, the flower stuff, and I haven't set the aquariums up yet because I'm trying to finagle an aquarium out of my little brother. He's got several, one of which would be perfect for what I want. He's got a 40-gallon all-in-one, and that would be a good size aquarium for us. And then we got to kind of figure where we want to put it. if I get rid of that bed that's back there, now that I got these walls painted, I might put it directly behind me. I think that would be a pretty good backdrop if I don't go with the green screen, which I'm still working on. I'm still not working on it, but I'm running it through my head and trying to decide if it's really worth it or not. And I just don't know right now. So,
I got some bad news.
all right, go ahead.
I went to try and back up my my Dell computer because I was gonna keep the original image that I had on it from my aunt.
Right.
And the hard drive that I was using, the professor used to back up my PC, back up my HP yesterday, it died. Like, I can't get anything off of it.
So you're talking about an external hard drive?
Yep.
Ah, okay. Is that the same one that Alex was telling us the other day that it didn't verify the deal?
Yep.
Well, chances are that it didn't verify because it was on its way out. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe the professor can work some magic and get that data off there for you.
No, we already tried. We can't get it off. Actually, we told me to throw it away.
Oh.
You look good in there with all those nice floors in there.
Yeah, I got a couple paint drops I got to clean up.
I know that's.
That looks pretty good though, huh?
Well, that's easy.
If you'd rather not throw it away, you can take it out, use it as a gun target. Yeah.
I'm laughing at chat.
I don't have nothing to back up my data on.
Is that your laptop? Or your Dell?
Both of them. I was going to use it for both of them.
Oh, okay.
Both of them.
Yeah. That's, shoot, I wished I'd have known. I could have sent you an old mechanical drive, but it's an old mechanical drive. That's the problem with that. Is Catherine at her Hauserman in the house? Hi, Catherine. I thought I seen her over there. You guys in chat are cracking me up. I really like the way this is going with this setup. I can watch chat in a little box. I don't have to actually specifically see chat. Kind of cool. So yeah, Tom, we are completely unpacked. Garage stuff, and that's probably going to be not in the garage. It's going to go in the barn. Thank you for asking, by the way. She did realize she left something in the cabinet. So when we go over Friday to close, I'm going to say, hey, we need to get in the house for 5 minutes because we left something there, food items that is Filipino that's not going to do anybody any good. So thank goodness they are not stuff that needs refrigerated, dry goods. So hopefully they'll let us. If not, we run up to Champaign on the way home and just get a bunch more Filipino food. So, great day today. So, over 70 degrees. It was so nice here today.
Jim finally got my closet.
Yeah, I seen I was actually at my mom's. We're 54 right now. I was actually sitting at my mom's house when I got the notification that he was doing a live stream, and then Darren sent me a message, and I believe Jeff Ryman sent me a message, and then somebody else sent me a message when we were at Walmart. So when I got back, I watched it. Hopefully he'll do that on Thursday, and we all get to see it.
Yeah.
That way, I mean, I was thinking he could do it and record it, but that's not the same as doing it live, and I know everybody wants to see him do it live. So, yeah, I kind of liked how he showed all the parts, and even his little remarks about he thinks the 212 is a little bit overkill for the i5. You're not going to have to worry about it. That's how I looked at it. And there's an old saying that beggars can't be choosers, not that you were begging or anything, but all this stuff came out of donations from everybody. Speaking of Jim, he's in the chat room. What happened?
Hello.
Hi, Catherine.
Yeah. Hi, Catherine.
Hi, George.
Oh, okay.
Hello, everyone.
He updated the parts list to include the DVD drive. Okay, cool. So I imagine he got your message, Josh, to make sure he puts the DVD in there. And if he's doing it live, I'm sure we can all be yelling at the screen, put the DVD drive in.
Yeah.
So, good. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to you getting it soon. Your ears were burning. You and Catherine know more about that than I do. You recommended the 212 for my build and the RGB, and I really like that cooler. And the RGB is okay. I mean, I'm not going to put any more in there. But I could turn the lights off, and you might be able to see the reflection off of. I don't know if you could or not actually. So, but yeah, look, I'm kind of looking forward to the next couple of days.
Yeah, so am I.
Well, Friday's the big day for us. I mean, we unfortunately have to drive back over to Illinois, and then because I wouldn't give up Thursday, she was like, "Well, do you want to be here early in the morning?" I'm like, "Oh, hell no." It's a 2-hour drive. We gain an hour going, so okay, that's nice. But no, I'm not getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning just to accommodate you. That's what you throw this off 3 times now. No, mid morning's fine. 11 o'clock. 11:59. That's still mid morning to me. So
You painted the room.
I did. I finished it up. Okay. Now that's not factually true. Lauren and I painted from about that outlet right there to the left, going toward the box the other day, and a little bit on this side. I finished the rest of it up, which was one entire wall and half of the other wall tonight, and I've got a partial wall in front of me to paint, the one where the window's at, but I'm not 100% sure I'm going to paint it yet because I got to move all the computer equipment out of the way. I got to unplug everything, shut everything down, move it all out of the way, and then I got to put a coat on it, let it dry, and put another coat on it, and then if I missed any spots, put one more coat on that, and that's just time consuming. And if I do decide I'm going to do that, it'll be over the weekend when she's working, and I won't have any distractions or disturbances. So I really do not know yet. I'll do a stream tomorrow from my phone, and you guys can see what it looks like, the whole room. It's just I can't do it with this little camera I've got. So.
Hi, Jim.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, Peter.
Hi, Jim.
Oh man. Is this Robert's weekend to work, I wonder? He said he's dreading the weekend. Hi, Jim.
Hey. All right, I gotta turn this off. Hang on. Turn that off first. That's number one. What you do, Ken, is go to Walmart and get 2 9x12 drop cloths, plastic, like about $1.89 a piece. Just cover it up.
Yeah, well, the one I'll do one tomorrow off my phone. The one here in the middle I can do that with, but the one to my left and the one to my right, I've got to move them out of the way because they're right where the wall that needs to be painted is. So now the one is simple. It's on wheels. I'll just unplug it, roll it out of the way, and I'll be done with that. The other one, I might get away with just moving the PC up on the computer desk, covering it up, and just sliding the table out of the way. I don't know. I mean, it really won't take me but about 40 minutes to do the first coat, and then maybe another 20 to 30 minutes for the second coat. So I'll be done in half a day. I did all this tonight in just under 3 hours, and that was putting a coat on, letting it dry, and then touching it up. So it can be done. Jimmy, look happy.
Yeah. But maybe Jimmy's tired. I don't know. Well, these days it doesn't take a whole lot to tire me out, so. Maybe
Are you still walking?
Yes.
Good.
As a matter of fact, yes, I did. I I did my usual. Actually, I did twice my normal walk, so I'm probably up to what, about a mile and a half,
Oh, good.
something like that.
Good. Yeah, I got in a lot of walking today. We had to go to Walmart. We needed 3 items: ice cube trays, a bottle of Vicks Vapo Rub, and her face lotion Jergens. Oh, this will be simple. $97.35 later, 1 hour later, we walk out with having gone to the TV department, to the food department, back to the household department, to the paint department. I'm like, 3 items. How did this happen? I don't get it.
It's probably cheaper and faster if you just order them on Amazon, no?
No, it's going to be cheaper, faster when I say, here are the keys. Go learn to drive yourself to Walmart, which is 6 miles away. Have fun. It's a straight shot, literally. She goes out here and hangs a left, takes it all the way down to Emerson, which I know is Greek to you guys, but it's like 4.5 miles away. Hang a right, a mile and a half later, she's at Walmart. Can't really screw that up. But the traffic here is just atrocious. So that would be worrisome. Yeah, we got in some walking. That's for sure.
I got my control cable for my lawnmower today.
I was thinking about that today.
Yeah, it came about 145.
Well, I asked Frick and Frack at Walmart about the Roku TV, and I quote, I don't know, I think so. And then the other one looked and goes, yeah, I think it'll do that. So I gave up.
You got to look at the outside of the box and see if it says Roku.
Yeah, it did. My son spent $200 on gas today for it. Well, he didn't. His company did.
And it'll be purple so it stands out.
Well, it'll be purple, so what stands out?
The box, the Roku box. Right, Green?
I don't know.
I don't think it was I did see a purple box, but I don't think that was Roku. I think it was LG. I thought that the one we seen said Roku on it, and we looked at it and tried to read, but it wasn't too informative. We'll see. And then she was like, the 65 inch is this much, and for just a little bit more, we can get a 70-inch TV. And I'm like, oh my God, before we know it, we're going to have an 85-inch TV in the living room. Have a little.
I can fit that.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, I can fit that. It's scary, the fact that it's funny. The family room is like 20 by 19. And when we first moved into this place, the only main TV we had was a 32-inch glass tube Sony Trinitron.
Oh,
so
wow.
That tells you how long we've been here.
Yeah.
A heavy CRT model. Yes. It took both of us to lift it and get it into the house. But when we first got into there and put it in that room, it's just like, damn. That's no good. Fortunately, it died about 6 months after we got here. So that was okay. Then she decided, well, we're going to get something large.
Yeah.
So we wound up with a 52 or a 57-inch rear projection set, which is
Oh, man, yeah. Yeah.
big honking bad boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And when we first went to Best Buy to get it, she was concerned that it was going to be too big.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got it delivered, fortunately. It had an interesting time getting it into the house, by the way. But get it all set up. I got it tied into either the cable or the antenna. I don't remember at the time which one it was. And I had, I was watching nature on PBS because they have these wonderful nature scenes that they film.
Right.
So you figure it looked really good. And the first words out of her mouth when she came into the room and saw the picture, you sure it's big enough? she thought I was insane getting something that quote unquote that large.
Right, right.
And then when we finally got it into the room, she's like, "Is it big enough?" I just gave her a look, and I just like, no, you're not worth going to jail for. Anyway, so that thing lasted for quite a while. It died on us twice. I managed to fix it twice.
Nice.
That helps if you've been formally trained in electronic repair. So
Oh, sure.
that helped. But after the third time, it was at least a decade old. It might have been closer to 12 years old. And it was like, yeah, I could possibly fix this again for the third time, but given the fact that this thing doesn't have half the inputs that the modern stuff comes with,
Right.
Yeah.
or any of the features.
Did you see Robert's comment on the screen? He says, "Poor Alex. Could
Yeah.
only have 50 megs."
Yeah, well, such is life.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah. Anyway, when it finally died, she decided that she wanted something bigger. So now the current one, which is a Sony, I tried to talk her into something a little less expensive, but no. And well, here's the deal. You know, she wants it. That's fine. She's spending her money. That's fine.
Right.
That's what she wants. Who might argue?
Yeah.
85-inch.
65-inch Sony.
Okay.
It'll do 4K,
Yeah.
and I could lift it by myself.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this thing's they weigh almost nothing compared to the other stuff these days.
Huh.
It weighs almost. I could handle it myself.
43-inch only weighs in at 13 pounds.
Yeah, the TVs today are not that heavy. They're just not. But anyway, I've got that now sitting in that family room, and the wall that it's against, I could fit an 85 if I hung it on the wall without any problem
Yeah,
whatsoever.
that's kind of the dilemma.
The section of the wall that the TV hangs would be hanging in,
Right.
that space, that's roughly 15 feet, 14 or 15 feet this way.
Wide, yeah.
So, yeah, fitting it would not be a problem. I'd have to remove the two little tower stacks that I have on either side of where it sits. But, yeah, putting that on a wall and hanging 85 would not be an issue. It would fit comfortably.
Yeah, my brother wants us to hang one and put it on a swivel so we can, move it around or whatever. That's what he's got. I've never been a big fan of hanging a TV, but I may have to here if we do what she wants to do.
Right.
Because we don't have a table big enough.
I have a question. Is your wife watching the YouTube stream we do here?
Oh, God, no.
Otherwise, you give her ideas.
I don't need to give her ideas. Trust me.
Oh, she has some.
She's got plenty of her own.
She comes up with them on her own. She comes up with them on her own.
Oh, God, yes, she does. I tell people all the time my wife is smarter than me, because she is.
Same here. My wife is smarter than me.
Of course, I question her choice of actually keeping me around. Then I question her intelligence. But,
Yeah.
And no, my wife doesn't watch the stream at all either. After I went through all the trouble of setting her up with an account, getting her on her phone, no, she does not. Matter of fact, she's in there watching the 103rd episode of Bewitched right now.
Let's see here.
That's her.
Let's see. Here we go.
Behind every angry woman. Yeah, that is so true. Yeah, I've got on my purple. I'm kind of a big deal. Celebrate service purple T-shirt. I bought at Goodwill for 10 cents. It's just fine. My mom wanted to go to Goodwill, so I kind of looked around. I like T-shirts. I just like wearing T-shirts, and it works. I'm in the purple room with a purple T-shirt on. Imagine that.
Yeah, I just wanted to say the purple of your T-shirt fits well with the wall. Yes.
Well, that wall it doesn't, but the other wall it does.
If you don't paint the other walls that you still need to paint, you can hide in the future from your wife on the wall.
Or I could flip everything. No, I'm not going to do that. It's turning out good. We've still got to hang. I forgot to mention that we got to hang all of our pictures, and that's going to be an all-day chore. We've got a lot of pictures, and not little bitty 8x10 pictures. We've got some pictures that are 16 by 20. I think we have 4 of those. We've got some pictures that are probably 28 wide by 20 inches tall. We got 2 of those that I know of, and then we've got 2 posters. The Beatles posters going right behind me. Let It Be, or not Let It Be. Abbey Road will go. Matter of fact, Abbey Road will go right. Abbey Road is going to go right there. Maybe a little higher, but right there is where Abbey Road's going. So that's going to be the first thing that gets hung back up. I've had that Abbey Road poster since 2002 when my son gave it to me. It's a little worn out, but I'll never get rid of it, and then I won't replace it. So, and then I don't know what we're going to do picture-wise. And probably, believe it or not, I'll show you guys tomorrow. On our front door is my. It's not a picture, but it's in a picture frame. The only hole-in-one I had when I was playing golf. That's what's showing on our front door right now. It's Ken Stout, Reedy Creek, hole number 6, 114 yards, hole-in-one, and the date. Just kind of fit right there on the door. Looks kind of cool, I thought. She still doesn't like it, but oh well. It eventually will get taken down. Fits perfect too.
Yes, tomorrow I have to go to the vet with Mia because she doesn't want to eat.
Oh, that's not good.
So she ate this morning, but then this evening she doesn't want to eat. And tomorrow I go with her to the vet to see, to check.
Yeah, make sure she's all right.
Yes, because cats, they always try to hide illnesses.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's their nature, because if they let the others know in nature that they are ill, then they are basically dead. So they try to hide it as best as they can.
Huh.
Yes.
The things you learn. The gray cat tried to sneak in the garage again tonight. Didn't get very far. No, it's tame, but it's also kind of skittish at times. I was unloading the car and I just went, "Hey!" and man, it turned and ran. I didn't mean to scare it, but apparently I did.
Don't shout, because cats, they hear very, very well. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I didn't yell at the top of my lungs, yell. I just, made sure it heard me. I've already told the neighbor that if no one claims it in about a week or 2, we'll probably take the cat. I would rather go take it to the vet, get it checked out, make sure it's okay, and then get it off the streets than see it running around in the neighborhood and maybe one day it gets flattened by a car or something. That wouldn't be good. Yeah.
Get it sterilized or neutered depending on sex.
Yeah, if it's not already, sure.
Yeah. If it's not already, because it creates problems. Because soon, very, very soon, the granddad of kittens, if you will, because.
Yeah, I don't want any little kittens running around. That's for sure.
Yeah, exactly. So if it's a male pet, better get it neutered, and if it's female, get it sterilized because
Oh, I found it. All right.
it
Finally.
saves from cancer too in the older age. The female, it saves them from ovarian cancer, and the males, it saves them from testicle cancer.
Okay, now I got to do some finagling of my screens here. I found the basketball game finally, but I've got to reduce my stream or the screen that I watched YouTube on so that I can have them side by side. There we go. That'll kind of work. Not perfect, but it'll work. I was so mad that the game was supposed to start at like 6:10, and they moved it to 8:10, then they moved it to 9:10, then they moved it to 9:26. I don't understand what was going on because there's no other games going on today. So I guess television revenue or something. Anyway, so Jim, what's Thursday looking like time wise?
Well,
Your plumber?
well, I don't know yet. That's the problem. I don't know yet. He's trying to shuffle a few different things around to see if he can actually get to us this week. I have not heard exactly when he's going to be here.
Right.
So I don't know. Assuming that Thursday goes off, it probably will be sometime after 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Hopefully no later than 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah, that'd be good because we're on the same time zone now. That'd
Right.
be 3 here for you, Greg, and I. 2 for Alex. 3 for Catherine. 3 for Josh. So that would be great. That'd be real good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yes.
I guess Josh had a hard drive go out on him today. He was explaining earlier.
Oh.
Alex or him can explain it way better than I could. It's above me. Hold on, someone's yelling.
Yeah, I was trying to do a microwave backup image of his HP laptop, and I clicked the box to verify the image after it created, and it got to the verification stage, and failed, aborted, which I've never seen before. Big red letters that said verification aborted, and then we plug in today. Try to make a backup of the desktop he's gonna give his aunt, and wasn't even able to detect the Windows Explorer wasn't even able to detect the hard drive, and it was making clicking sounds.
Oh Christ! Click of death.
Yeah, that's dying. This hard drive is dying.
As far as I'm concerned, click of death means dead. As far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
I said, you best just throw that out. There wasn't. The only thing on it was that AP backup. We're gonna redo that anyways. Yeah, but now I have nothing to back anything up on. So if anything goes out, I'm screwed.
Yeah, like I said, if I'd have known about it earlier enough, I've got some mechanical drives. I mean, again, it's mechanical drives, but it will get you by until, you can get something else.
But if it works, it works. Yes.
That's true.
But sending a mechanical drive.
I'm using flash drive to back everything up on. That's not even a backup because that's just backing up. That's just backing up Windows. It's not backing up. It's doing what Jim's doing. It's going online and downloading the image. It's not downloading my photo. Well, you can't put one of those magnet. You can't put one of those magnet reflect images on a flash because they just are big enough unless you got like a 200 plus gig flash drive.
Well, they do make 256 gig flash drives. Did you make them?
So I'm
Man.
just hoping that none of my pup goes out because I don't have a backup. I don't have nothing to back it up on.
Mm-mm-mm. Alex, you got any suggestions?
I have an idea.
Okay, Alex, go ahead. I mean, Catherine.
So there is back place, and they have it like for 30 days it's free. They got
That's a great suggestion. He has one, except for his internet is shared with everybody else, and it's not that great at times. So I wouldn't.
you know what?
By shared, Alex, he's the, go ahead, Catherine.
Just download it and install it. So Backblaze can at least begin to back up. Yes. And now it's night, so people may go to bed at a certain point. Yes. So in the night, you have the better chances if he runs his PC to get the better internet because people are in bed and they're not using actively PCs at 3 o'clock in the morning. Yes, Alex?
You're right. Yes.
Good.
So Tony made reference to the very first video I ever uploaded back in 2008, I think it was. It's a putt that I missed when I was golfing, and I titled it "What a Putt." I was so mad at that putt. I still get frustrated to this day on that putt.
I'm leaving the backup situation up to Alex, whatever he wants to do.
Well, Mike, are you still the only person in the group home?
Yeah.
So there shouldn't be any draw from your internet except for what you're using. And I know you don't want to use a hard wire, so that would tremendously help you out if you could get that set up.
Yes, it would.
Um,
But the hard wire is in the other room. And the other room is a lot smaller than this. And the only way I would get back in that other room is if my wife moved back in because I'm paying for one bedroom.
so the router's in another room. They can't run a cable from the router under the floor?
No, the router is in the back of the office. The router is in the back of the office.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you would notice the difference between night and day if you were to hardwire that sucker in.
Yes. But I
get it.
I had this discussion with Josh, and I'm not starting again because I only do that once with adults. Yes, once.
Echo. Who said that? Is there an echo?
Not 2 times, not 3 times.
I'm leaving it up to Jim and Alex. They seem to be taking really good care of me. So.
Oh, sure. Don't worry about me. I'm fine.
I tried.
Yes, probably.
I appreciate it. I really do. I can't do all this stuff on my own.
Josh, I'm telling you, compared to me, the others probably all seem like saints, and I ain't one. And I tell you when I think this is something is a stupid idea or something is not. Yes.
Why is this doing that?
I try to help, but there is only so much you can help, if you know what I mean. And if and if you do not want to listen, be my guest. Yes.
Yeah.
So because as I said before, not gonna repeat myself. No.
Well, I think
My
every.
mommy,
Go ahead,
my
Josh.
mommy used to play Pete and repeat with Fit on a pen. Pete fell off, who was left? And the answer to that joke would be repeat, because you would have to keep repeating yourself.
Awkward silence.
They got cable
Yeah.
on the fall. Oh, that's why I'm
The
cold.
new title of Human's channel.
Awkward silence.
What I miss? Awkward silence.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the name of my new band too.
Yeah.
Trying to turn this fan up. I turned it on to help the paint dry. I was gonna say a while ago that people have a hard time changing after they get accustomed to doing something a certain way. And clearly that's running faster, not slower, so hang on. Okay, that's slowing down, that's good. That's maybe, let's see, fast, medium, that should be off. Yep, it's off now. Nope, it's still going. Be off right now. Pull it one more time. Yep, it's off. I'm missing 2.5 fingers, but I got the fan stopped. So Bryson Shepard put the 4:00 in chat. I'm not sure what that's referencing. I still haven't figured that out. You guys can't hear the game, can you? I got the game playing on another tab.
No,
Okay, good. I wanted to make sure. It's kind of annoying to me, so I wanted to make sure it wasn't bothering you guys. How are your eyes doing, Jim?
They're fine. I never got an explanation as to why I had the problem in the first place, but it seems to have gone away for now.
That's good.
What problem is that, Jim?
I had double vision
Oh.
and a drooping left eyelid, which was really entertaining.
Ouch.
Yeah, it wasn't a fun time.
I'll bet not.
It wasn't a fun time.
there was a guy that I was talking to, the guy that I told y'all that has the same wheelchair as me when we went into the band place the other day. He actually said that every time he looks at somebody without his glasses on, he has quadruple vision.
Oh.
Hey, Jeff.
Evening.
Oh, there we go.
There's Jeff.
Had to be late. Had to go get some in and out.
Well, that sounds good.
Hello, Jeff. Evening.
Did you get you a double-double or a 4x4 or just a single?
I got 2 single hamburgers with onion. My grandson got a double. So,
Yeah, I've seen a lot about In and Out on videos on YouTube and stuff, but I've never been able to go to one because it seems to be mostly a West Coast thing.
it is. It's still a family-owned company, and they're not going to expand nationwide.
What's the farthest east they are? Are they not in Phoenix?
Not sure. I think there may be one in Colorado. I'd have to look on their website to tell.
Wow.
I'd like to get a Whataburger sometime for comparison.
Now that I have had. We've been to Texas multiple times, and I have had Whataburger.
You don't have any Whataburger in Arkansas?
I think there's one, maybe 2, but they're both up north, about 2-3 hours away from me.
Oh. Yeah. Kind of not worth driving 2 or 3 hours just to get a hamburger.
No, no, especially not with these gas prices, yes.
Oh gosh,
Yep.
no. Yeah, my son sent me a text a while ago. He drove up to Fort Wayne, which I think is a 2.5 hour drive. Of course, he drives a big van, and he said, yeah, 2 hour and 28 minute drive, and he spent $200 in gas today. Well, he didn't. His company did. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's going to hurt a lot of businesses. He installs security alarms in businesses and an occasional residential place. I'm going to have him look. We've got security in this house. It's not active right now. I'm going to have him take a look at it when he comes visit, as well as crawl under the house, as well as get on the roof and clean the gutters out. Maybe he won't come visit.
Gas prices here, Sam's and Costco are $4.49.9, which isn't too bad compared to some places.
No. Well, I saw $4.15 today over at Walmart. When we left Illinois, it was $4.35.
Need to look where we live in South Carolina. According to Gas Buddy, the best price in Lincoln, South Carolina is $3.83. That's not bad by comparison.
Prefer 50 cents a gallon myself.
Yeah, somebody posted a picture on Facebook today. It was 48.9 a gallon. People complained about that then. Remember when it hit $1 a gallon? All the hell that was raised. The gas was $1 a gallon. Wouldn't we welcome that price back right now with open arms?
I'd settle for $1.99.
Anything lower than what we got. Let me go check my game real quick. It's in a commercial. Figures. Uh-oh. Screen kind of went full screen on me for some reason.
Need to get a green background for me. Well, it's almost green. Green with envy at your internet speeds.
I cut my grass in the front today.
Robert had me run a speed test earlier. I think he was poking fun at Alex, though.
I got to cut mine tomorrow today, so.
Of course you
First
would,
cut
Josh.
of the year.
I think Josh has got the hands down slowest internet right now. Hands down.
My upload was about 500 something when I first got this new service, and it's dropped by about 100 points.
See, what I can't understand.
And my download is now like 110. It was like 150 when I first started. I've got to call them again tomorrow. And
I had to call Xfinity again today because they sent me an email and said they'll be here tomorrow to install. Put the cable in the ground and install it. I said I canceled it on Saturday. Oh, you canceled it on Saturday? Yes, I canceled it. Oh, well, just a minute. Oh yeah, I see here you canceled it on Saturday. So right now my ping is 5, my download is 911, and the upload's going to be higher. And I don't get why the upload is higher. It's going to be considerably higher. 935.32 is my upload right now.
that's the index finger.
Yeah, I knew it was. So, you tech guys, why is my upload? I've always heard upload should be slower than download. Is that not necessarily the case?
No, it's limited on the provider end. I mean, that's why it's like that. If you have a commercial service, a lot of those are the same up and down.
No, this is residential.
Now you've got fiber optic, I assume, right?
Sure, for lack of not knowing, we'll go with that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
I'm sure it is. I'm supposed to check my email, and I'm
You see-
checking. I think that's what that says. Yeah. All right.
My
Must have
ping
it.
is 8.6.
Let me do this.
My download is 124. My upload is 501.
Yeah, yours is still lopsided.
Yeah, supposedly it's been escalated to engineering.
Only time I've seen uploads faster than downloads is when I've been at the hospital, right under their access point. Beginning of the uploads would be faster than downloads.
So I've got to call them again. I just got a message from Cox yesterday, whom I haven't canceled yet. Said they were going to give me 60% more download speed at no extra cost, which would take them from like 150 to 250 or something like that. So I got to get WeLink on the stick so I can go ahead and cancel Cox.
Well, I just seen the weirdest play in basketball I think I've ever seen in my life. And I played many years of basketball. The kids were the players were running down the floor, and the one guy reached out and literally smacked the guy on the hand for no reason at all. They called a technical foul on him. That's got to go down in a blooper reel somewhere.
They call it flagrant technical.
Well, see, that would have made it even funnier if they would have called it a flagrant, because he just smacked him. He didn't hurt him. He just smacked him. Now let's see who gets. No, let's see. No, it wasn't, because the other team got the ball. So that's crazy.
Who are you watching?
Indiana, Wyoming. It's the play-in game for the tournament. I'm still kind of trying to figure something out. That Indiana beat Michigan in the Big Ten tournament, but Michigan got an 11 seed to the tournament without having to have a play-in game. That just baffles me.
Where's Indiana ranked, if they are?
Oh, in the national rankings, they probably are not top 50.
Oh, okay.
I can tell you.
Last I saw this morning, Gonzaga's #1, right?
Yeah, Gonzaga's the overall #1 seed. Baylor's the #1 seed. I forget the other
Probably
two.
KU and somebody else.
I believe it was Kansas, and I don't think it was Duke. Might have been. So Gonzaga's in the West, Baylor's in the East, Arizona's in the South, and Kansas is in the Midwest. Wow, imagine that. Kansas getting a Midwest seed. Isn't Kansas in the Midwest?
Yep.
No politics there.
Can't rename myself again.
Really?
Didn't stick.
All right, Alex, what's going on with that? I change it, it goes back. I don't understand.
What it is you didn't check. I don't know if that's an option to change in the website or not, in the Zoom website, but if you just change it on the app under the security, the little shield, and then click the little check mark to rename themselves, that only sticks for the one session.
Okay.
Right. Doesn't matter that much. I'm just curious.
Well, I would like to get it fixed. It's odd, but that makes sense. That does make sense. Alex, we'll get together maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. I got to be up early. I've got a phone call coming in at 8 o'clock. So I will be up for that. She's got to go down and do whatever it is she's got to do down there. And then Thursday she goes back for paperwork. Friday we're in Illinois. Saturday will be Doug. I found his Saturday stream to be kind of interesting. Seems to me he's got some struggles going on between the big beast and baby beast or whatever it is. Hopefully he'll get it all worked out.
Oh man, and
Has he ever done a nuke and pave on the big beast yet?
Oh yeah, said he
Yes.
did. Jim would know that answer.
My understanding is that he finally, after however long he's been
Right.
screwing with it, he finally put the original image back on the big beast.
Okay, the one he saved from Kerry.
Correct.
Yeah.
That was the last I had heard, but he was still working on other stuff. I have no idea what exactly is all going on.
Oh. Speaking of stuff, when you get to Josh's bill, I'm
Yes.
going to have those other license keys ready to shoot you in an email if something happens.
Okay. Well, I won't be doing. I guess.
Well, whenever.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll just have a draft email set up for whenever.
Okay. All right.
And Ken, I need to correct you on one thing.
Yes.
Chris Garrett actually has the slowest internet of all of us that normally get up.
Really? He's slower than Joshua?
Yes, he
Wow.
is. He's 25. He's 25 and a meg and a, he's 25 down and a meg and a half up. That's what I used to have before I got 50-10. Before COVID hit, I was only 25, but thanks to COVID, the one good thing about COVID is I got 50 download now.
So Jeff, to answer your question, if there's the AP top 25, Indiana's not in that. The USA top 25, they're not in that. The RPI rankings, they are the 38th team. No, I take that back.
Well, if you go to and read a lot of what the sports writers are saying, there's a potential for a lot of upsets this year.
Yeah, Indiana's, by the RPI, they've got the 70th ranking, which is, so-so. But by the last ranking, they've got the 38th ranking. They just went through a phase where they couldn't win on the road, and they lost 5 games in a row, and it was just, that's what hurt them. If they would have won some of those dumb road games they lost by 1 and 2 points, it would have put them in the tournament. But, yeah, I mean,
well, my old alma mater, of course, didn't do anything, Kansas State. The coach they had, which unknown to me, had the 3rd winningest record there, any coach they've ever had, got fired last week. I guess he just had a bad year this year.
Yeah, the former coach of Indiana went down to Georgia, speaking of Chris Garrett, and after 4 years in a losing record, they finally fired him.
I got to look at what happened to South Carolina's coach. He coached at Kansas State, and he was doing very well there. And he got in an argument with some of the powers that be, and he left.
I wouldn't be surprised if I get upgraded before too long, honestly, Ken, because they're running fiber optic all over this town, and I've had 50 down, 10 up for 2 years now.
Yeah, I got an email. They bumped me up over there at no charge, but doggone, I'm no longer there. So I'll take what I have. It worked out good. I'm getting a faster speed at a lower cost through AT&T than what I was going to get through Xfinity, and I literally could have had it on Friday if I'd have went with them in the first place. So.
But do you know why you have that faster speed? You know the real reason why you have that faster speed, Ken? Because you live in a big city.
You called. They told me why. They said Alex Cheek called us and told us to give you gig speed.
Well, and they asked, what are you paying for your gig
80.
speed? That isn't
We're paying 90 here for 50.
With Cox, I was paying 110 when you count all the fees and modem rental and all of that crap.
That's the one thing we don't have to deal with.
Down. They're going to raise that to 250.
Two.
If I'd stayed with them.
Yeah.
we've been with our internet company for so long that they quit that we don't have to do the modem rental. If their modem dies, this is the second time they've already had to replace it once. If it dies, they come out for free of charge, replace it, and we're good to go again.
Places like Cox and Comcast are still doing modem rentals, I think.
Our internet company started it, but since we've been with them for 20 years, we don't have to deal with it. And I've got my grandma on. I bought her modem and router 2-3 years ago. Haven't had any problems out of it.
Yeah, it's
I would
80 a
say
month.
that's unusual. Usually, the longer you're with a provider, the more they screw you over.
Usually, yeah.
Well, this rental thing that our provider started doing. They just started it probably a couple of years ago, maybe. I don't remember exactly because it doesn't affect us, but
Yeah, there's no rental modem. I'm using theirs, obviously, it's proprietary, so, but there's no charge for it and there's no contract. I'm pretty happy with it so far. Let
Yeah, with
Xfinity
this
come
new
out
one-
here and dig their cable, and maybe I'll switch 6 months from now. I don't know.
Yeah, with my new one, once I agree to start paying for it, then I'm in a 2-year contract.
yeah. You can put there's a lot of guides online. You got to put AT&T's modem in the bridge mode. It'll pass your public IP to your own router if you wanted to do that. But you still have to use their equipment. You can't never stop using their equipment. It's kind of like my situation because of the way my DSL is ran. The way our DSL comes in, I don't have a choice other than to use my internet provider's equipment.
Thought I knew where that rolled rider was at. Guess I didn't. I'm on it. No, I can't find it, Greg. I don't know where it's at. Unless it's in a box for the garage stuff, and I can't picture why it would be in there.
You never know.
I'm pretty sure I packed it. I don't think I threw it away. Yo! I don't know. I'm kind of busy right now. Be right there. Okay, well, what were you doing? What were you doing? Is this
Yeah, my dad says when he can't find something that people say it'll always be in the last place you look. Well, he said that he'll keep looking around just so that it's not in the last place you look. Just so that that saying's not always right.
Hard crowd tonight.
Yep. Awkward silence. Yeah.
Went to the quick care place this morning and tell me I have a sinus infection. I'm not sure I agree with it, but I'm taking the medicine, so we'll see.
But what medication did they give you? Antibiotics?
Yeah, doxycycline. They say it's an infection, not a cold. Claim it's a sinus infection, but I'm not sure I agree, but I'm going to do what they tell me.
Well, that was fun.
But now, because you need to take it, it doesn't matter if you agree or disagree, because it started the
Yeah, I tried the first one tonight. I have to take a capsule twice a day.
I hate antibiotics. They cause so many other problems.
You need to be careful with them. and not overdo them. My wife had severe problems from overusing antibiotics.
Yeah. Yes.
So I'll say this real quiet because she might hear me, but she's got the Roku remote in her hand and she's watching the Fire Stick and she can't get it to work.
Uh,
And then
Oh, no.
let's add in your insult. I'm gonna have a bruise about this big on my leg because when I turn to go to the TV, we've got a table sitting in the middle of the living room, and I've got on shorts, so table bare skin, boom. I'm surprised you guys didn't hear me yell.
if she has the Fire Stick, and then she needs the Fire Stick remote as well, does she?
One's triangular and one's square, and they're not hard to confuse. But she had the Roku stick and was trying to change the Fire Stick. So it's all good. She's back to watching Bewitched now. Other than the bruise I'm going to have.
Are they hooked into separate HDMI ports on the TV?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Something?
Yeah. Yeah. There's. I mean, other than she picked up the wrong remote. Yeah. And believe it or not, when I hooked him back up, I got him in the right ports because I've got him named Roku and in Fire Stick on the menus. And I didn't know which ports they came out of. I got it right on the first guess. So that was nice. The only thing I didn't hook back up is the PC, and I don't think I'm going to hook that PC up to that TV again. It's just an old machine. I need to clean it and give it away to somebody. I just don't have any use for it. So go check out the score real quick at halftime. Oh, good. We're in a commercial. Wonderful. I didn't want to know the score. Awkward silence. That should have been instead of the sounds of silence, it should have been their Simon and Garfunkel's. Oh, they're up 5 at halftime. That's a good sign, I guess. I don't know. That's the thing. That's the other thing. It's so scary. Every game they lost, they were ahead, and in some cases they were ahead 18, 20 points ahead, and they lost. I don't know if they just got stupid or they just got, complacent or what, but man.
How can you lose when you're 18 points ahead?
Oh, they did several times.
Oh, you've never watched the Philadelphia sports team. Trust me, they can screw the pooch.
I remember my sophomore year in high school, we were a small school and we were playing a medium-sized school, and at halftime the coach came in and he was furious. He said, with a few choice words, intervened. At the rate we're going, the score of this game is going to be 95-90, and we're going to end up losing. Now get out there and play defense. 99-95, we won. Go figure.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah, well, it was wasn't a very pretty game. I know that. I mean, we did win. And of course, you know how coaches are, like on the bus ride home. I knew all along we would win. Yeah, right.
Yeah, but he didn't maybe not know until 2 minutes before you won that you would win. Yes.
Yeah. I know when I coached Little League, I coached my son in Little League, and until that final out was done and we were actually celebrating at Dairy Queen, I never felt comfortable with the lead. Always, there's an old saying, on any given day, any given team can beat anybody. So, and that is so very true. Speaking of that, did you guys see where Tom Brady unretired?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a publicity stunt that was.
Am I really supposed to give a shit?
Yeah, that's about how I felt about it, Jim. That's exactly how I felt about it. My mom was happy. She's a big Tom Brady fan, so.
Speaking of kids' baseball, my grandson's father bought him a bat that was recommended for him today.
Aluminum?
Your seat when I tell you the price of the bat.
Aluminum?
Think so. Some special model, whatever. 2-piece bat.
What?
Yeah, they didn't have the 1-piece that was recommended, so we got the equivalent of 2-piece bat.
How does it? Okay, go on.
Any guesses as to the price?
119.
I wish.
Huh?
I wish.
More?
$397.
Jesus.
Yes,
Whoa.
that's what I thought.
So explain the 2-piece bat concept to me. I'm not following that.
I haven't seen it yet, so I can't.
Yeah,
Yes.
I gotta look that up. I'm sorry.
that white time that you told me to throw away, that long on, buddy. They can wait no time, they can have it, buddy.
So, yeah, club ball turns out to be very expensive in all aspects of it.
Oh. They changed the barrel. That seems odd and dangerous to me. All they do is they take, so if you can, I'll try to, you got the barrel and you got the lower end, they just put it in there and then they twist it to lock it in. But how secure is that going to be? Kid might swing that bat. If that comes unglued, it goes flying out and conk somebody.
Let me see if I can find the particular model.
197. Did you say $197?
No.
$300.
Whoa! What? 397?
Absolutely.
That is a bit expensive, no?
Yeah, that's a bit expensive. Oh
Especially
my
for-
gosh.
I assume because so he's a boy, so it's a children's bat. Yes, so they would use.
It's a youth bat. It's kind of in between.
Oh, okay. But it's still
I didn't know much about bats before. It's been so long since I played ball. But bats have 2 numbers, one for the length and one for the weight.
Right.
I can't read on the photo his dad sent me. Exactly, this is. Anyway.
Now Jeff and I will show our age a little bit. When I played baseball, aluminum bats were just coming into their beginnings when I stopped playing.
Well,
You had to
when I
use
was
a wooden
playing
bat.
baseball as a kid, everybody wanted a Louisville Slugger.
Yeah.
That's all I knew. Oh, you see what Tom Kay said?
No,
Brady. Fan buys Brady's last touchdown football for over $500,000. And then Brady unretired. Oh.
And this guy, is he important? This Brady, do I need to know him or?
No.
no. No.
Not unless you're a big American football fan.
Oh, so rugby. Yes, okay.
Was it an Axe Bat Avenge Pro by chance?
What's that?
Was the bat an Axe Bat 2021 Avenge Pro?
No, it's a Connect or something about it.
This one's listed for $349 to $350. Why would you not just put $350? I mean, come on, really? 30 cents?
I'm having camera issues with my webcam, the Logitech 920.
$397. Am I really hearing that right?
Unfortunately,
Man.
because I had agreed to pay part of it.
Yeah, $300. Sorry, Jeff. Oh, man. What's the name of it?
Well, I can't make it out quite on the photos Dad sent me. When I find it, I'll tell you.
All right. I got to research that. That is crazy. All right, go catch up with.
Hey, Tim,
$518,000. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Jim.
Yes.
Well, not you. I said Jim, not Jim.
Oh, me. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, hey, I'll solve the name problem. Hang on 1 second. I'll take care of that.
Close up the phone again, huh?
There we go. Please refer to me by my new name.
Louisville Slugger 2022, $399.95.
Go ahead, Al or Josh.
Did we give all the estimate for shipping?
Not yet, because he hasn't got the build done. And the weight's not gonna. The weight's gonna factor in on it. The size of the box is what's gonna hurt.
Yeah. Here's a for future reference, folks. Don't ship dimensional weight stuff through the USPS. They basically bend you over.
Yeah, I agree.
Just
Well,
for
if I'd
future
done
reference.
that, I would have tried UPS, but my experience in the past with UPS and for shipping other things is they had cost more than USPS did, but it was smaller boxes. So it was mainly weight based.
Right.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, Jim?
Well, I'm not at liberty to divulge, but Jeff spent a good bit of coin shipping that case to me.
I could have bought a new one if I'd known they were available.
Yes.
And had it delivered for less than I spent to ship it.
Yeah. You sure could have.
Unfortunately.
But I mean, that's just the way it is. I had it, and they didn't become available again until about 2 days after it arrived at Jim's place.
Yeah.
I bet Tom Brady had something to do with that.
Yeah.
I would reach out to him. I saw where Carrie's stream from last night was no longer available this morning.
Oh, you think?
Well, I didn't watch it, so I really kind of wanted to look
I'm
at
not
it.
sure exactly how much longer he went on. I think he was still going by the time I got to the group.
I know exactly how long he went on. It was on until I got off with Josh at midnight last night, my time. So it was on until about midnight.
Wow. So 4 hours?
About 1 o'clock your time, Jim.
Jeez.
You know, for a guy who says he's got all this work he's got to do.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, Jim, I bet you could get more work done in a week than he could in a year.
No, I wouldn't go quite that far. I don't know that I'd go that quite far. But I will tell you this. I could, in the time he spends ranting and raving about whatever the hell he's doing, I could probably build about 3 machines.
That was good. You caught that. That was pretty good. Yeah, you could. I mean, yes, you could.
I sent you a link, Ken. It's one of these bats. I don't know which size. I can't tell which size yet.
I'm thinking about unsubscribing to him.
Now, as Ken is very much aware of, he's the only one I actually subscribe to. I'm just not much on subscriptions. But at the rate he's going, I don't know.
Maybe if the video got taken down, maybe he had to change the part after he thought about it for a little while.
Well, I doubt it got taken down. I imagine he just marked it to where it's either unlisted or private. I don't think.
Yeah, without question. Without question.
But I'm thinking about unsubscribing because the more and more I think about it, Doug's been helpful, you guys have been helpful, and he hasn't. So, you know.
I would classify what Carrie's doing these days as more into entertainment, most of the time, than it is into building and repairing.
Well, yeah, I mean, watch any of the quote unquote builds he does when Mitch is around. Those streams are 3 times longer than they need to be.
Yes. Speaking of Mitch, I wonder if Mitch is going to be back Friday or not.
No.
No?
Nope.
Do we think Mitch is out of the picture now? Should I end the stream? Good idea.
Yeah, he might be listening.
So yeah, yeah, boy. Who, Mitch or Carrie? Okay.
Terry's got better things. I think Terry's got better things to do
I'm sure he does.
than to watch either your stream or mine, quite frankly.
We are an hour and 34 minutes into it, and I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Tom K, Tony Wallow, Robert Blackwatch, Parker Morris, Bryson Shepard, who I still don't understand what that comment was about, Catherine Anna Hauserman, and who else did I miss? Anyone? I don't think so. Thank you guys for being here. Tomorrow night, I'm going to shoot for 8 o'clock my time, which will be, well, no. What we decided a while ago, Alex, you're going to get home from church when?
I usually get home about 8 o'clock, so 9 o'clock for you.
So the stream will be from 6:30 to 8 tomorrow night. See everybody then. I am going to go ahead and end it. Thanks, guys. Bye for now.